Welcome back, Gaming with King family, to another F1 Clash video. We're here for our opening round qualifiers of the Bahrain Grand Prix. So we're going to be jumping in here and see what we could do in our opening round. Alright, so let's jump into our first race here. It's going to be Bahrain at 100% wet. I just asked the other day if we've ever raced on Bahrain on a wet race. And here it is. Let's go. Here we go for our first race on Bahrain, 100% wet. So it's up to qualifiers, and then we're gonna just push our drivers to make up some places, as it's absolutely a wet race. So tire compound will not give us any form of advantage here at Bahrain. So we're gonna go couple with both drivers. So we want to boost them off at the start. Hopefully they get a clean start. Want to see swing out and then swing back in. Nice start from Leclerc. He swung out and swing back in and he's up the inside line. He's going to be picking up some positions nice and early. And also our Stroll was up the inside line as well. Here he goes again up the inside line, Lance Stroll. Moving up to P9, or Leclerc now up to P. Please be on the inside. Yes, he is. Stroll was kind of on the outside there. Alright, so we're up to P4 and P6 up the inside. We're gonna give him the support. Cut down there, cut back down there. And there goes Lance Stroll up the inside, making up some places. Alright, so we kind of want to just cruise for now and see if we could get 4 laps in. We might have to do a 2-stop with one of our drivers. So if I'm going to be doing a 2-stop, I'm going to push Leclerc to try and pass Verstappen here. So we can do a 2-stop with Leclerc, and then we'll do the 1-stop with Lance Stroll. So we're going to push for Leclerc to try and squeeze past Lewis Hamilton. There we go. Now what we're going to do now is just allow him to drive. We might go for the 2-stop, or we might not, as we have just a little bit of a distance, but we're gonna try and give him some support throughout to create some distance so he can go to pit and get back out earlier. Lance Stroll is just right on him in P4, so if we're gonna go to pit now, we're gonna have to go to pit. If not, then we'll just go around and stock our drivers here. All right, we are gonna lose a little bit of time with our Stroll, but what we'll probably have to do is attack to make up back some place with Lance Stroll. Right, so we're gonna boost Leclerc from here, put in the go to pit orders for Stroll, and let Leclerc go and try to create some distance. We're gonna slow Stroll down a bit here, so Leclerc can get a nice in. By the time Stroll comes on in, alright, there we go. A little bit of a stock in 522. That one was pretty long. 490. We're back out in P10 with Lance Stroll. Some of the drivers in the front did not pit, but what we're gonna do now is look who only Perez in front of us who have pitted, so we can boost Stroll there, and we're gonna push our Leclerc, and then we're just gonna let Stroll fire away to come and catch up to those who are gonna be in pit, and at the same time see if you could squeeze past Perez up the inside now. Lance Stroll, there you go. Now you should be up to P. Oh, he almost made it up to P2. Alright, we're gonna cut down here, kind of let him cruise on up to these guys, and then we're going to try and attack them on some corners with a little power unit that we have remained in. Right, so we try to attack Lewis Hamilton there. Weren't successful, but we're right on him. We'll get him now up the inside. Right, and we have Max Verstappen just up ahead. 2 laps to go. Right, so we're going to try and close the gap to him. We're going to attack on this corner. He pulled away there. Good pull away there from Max. So we'll cruise back down to him, then we'll attack on the corner, and then we'll cut back down. There we go. And that looks like a 1-2 for us here at Bahrain. Lance Stroll coming back up from the back to the front. Right? And it looks like we're maintaining our distance as our drivers cruise to finish here at Bahrain, 100% wet. So overall, a pretty good strategy there for a wet Bahrain. As I said, I never, a few weeks ago, I said I never saw a wet Bahrain before, and here we are, wet Bahrain. And so the 4-4 worked out perfect for us. So give it a shot and see how it works out for you guys. If you can go 5, go for 5 and do the 5-3 if you can. If you can't, then the 4-4 it is for your wet Bahrain race. Don't do a 2-stop. It's not gonna be worth it at all. Alright, let's wait for the rival to finish up. Then we'll take a quick look at the debriefing, and then we'll jump into the next race. Nice little 47 points there. And it's going to be a wet Bahrain in the finals. Right, so there we go. There we go with the match. And there we go with the car. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Here we go for our next race. Let's go, Singapore. Nice little qualifiers there for Leclerc, outrunning Lance Stroll. Alright, Singapore is going to be the 3-3 strategy. So we're going to go for the mediums. Couple. Alright, so it's going to be a 1-stop 3-3 here at Singapore. If you can't get 3 on the mediums, then you're going to need to do a medium hards or a hard strategy. Alright, so we want to be on the inside line. We see Lance Stroll on the inside line. Leclerc got caught out on the outside line, so he's getting blocked out. Stroll, however, up the inside line, making up some places here as we charge. Alright, so here we go. Lance Stroll kind of now getting stuck as he tries to squeeze past Carlos Sainz. Can he recover? Yes, he can. Now he gets Sainz out of the way, up the inside. Around the outside he goes, then gets slams into by the rival, his teammate Leclerc. Stroll now moving up to P5. What tires are these? Hard tires. So we should naturally pass these guys on the hards. Attack. See if we can squeeze past on this corner. Yes, we can. Attack. See if we could squeeze past Verstappen. No, we could not. Leclerc is just right there now. I knew he wanted to be in front of Stroll. Alright, so we're gonna push Leclerc here. He should be able to pick up some places as my drivers are too close. So we want to create just a little bit of a distance for them. So we're gonna allow them to do their thing as they create that distance. Lewis Hamilton is on the hard tires, so we're gonna push Leclerc to go catch up to Lewis and to get by him as we go around for our final lap. Come back to the medium tires. And so we're right on Lewis now, so we should pass Lewis naturally as he's on the hard compound while we're on the medium, so we should naturally go by him just like that. And then we could just let our Leclerc drive and create some distance. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down my Lance Stroll. And then we're going to let Leclerc make his way to pit. Alright, Leclerc is now out of power unit as we boost him on in. We're going to stock. Not by a lot. That's like a 2-second stock. That is a lot. Get out now, Stroll. Get out, get out. That was a horrible 2-second stock there for Lance Stroll. Alright, so what we'll have to do now is just push Stroll to make up back some places up the inside here of George Russell. Get him. Got him out of the way there. As Leclerc, I think the front runners. Alright, so AI Leclerc, I'm going to boost here, boost Lance Stroll. Don't want to use up all of Stroll's power unit, we want to use it perfectly to pick up some places. As we get AI Leclerc, one should be in the pit, so that should be P1, and we're going to boost now Lance Stroll. See if we can pass Verstappen, not there, so we'll try him again here. Got him up to P4. Let me see the tires in front of me. We have one set of mediums, one set of hards. The mediums on Lewis Hamilton, there he is up the road. Alright, so we're gonna try and cruise up to Lewis Hamilton, and then we'll get to attack him to pass. Alright, so we're hunting here. If we can cruise up, catch up to Hamilton, then we could probably catch up to Leclerc as he's on the hard compound tires. So we're gonna just let Stroll fire away now. See if he can close that gap to Lewis, and there we go. Now he gets him. So now we just have Leclerc up the road there to pass. We don't want to run out of tires, so I have to be mindful of my tires. We should pass Leclerc naturally because he's on the hard compounds. So we just need to catch up just like this, and then he should do the job naturally as our tires are about to go out. Yeah, he's not going to get this job done at all naturally, so we're just going to fire him up, and hopefully he goes to the line up the inside. Almost. If we just had a little bit of tires, he would have gotten P2 there. Just a little bit of tires is what we needed there. Just a little bit of tires, and he would have gotten P2. Alright, great race in the end. We got 46 points, we'll take it. Alright, let's take a quick look at the debriefing and jump into the next race. Alright, so that was a strategy. We used 3-3, well, all mediums. That was the match with the driver and the car. Let's jump on into the next one. Here we go for a race on Canada. Let's go see what we can do here at Canada. Looks like we're going to get in a good qualify here. Alright, so P12, P16 ahead of the rival. Alright, so we're going to go mediums for Stroll. Softs. They're not too far apart this time around. So I'm still thinking if we want to go softs. Yeah, let's go mediums. Split it up. And we should still be able to make up some places on the mediums with Lance Stroll. Alright. So Leclerc getting a nice start here. Didn't get stuck. So he's going to be on the attack. Can he be on the inside line here? He's around the outside, so he didn't pick up any positions. However, Stroll on the who was on the inside line made up some places. We see Leclerc now struggling here to make up some place. He's trying his best to recover to make up some place, but he's getting pulled back. He's up to P10. Now we're going to be up to P9, trying to squeeze into P8. Gets slams into the back of George Russell, and we see Lance Stroll moving up into position. So now we see Leclerc moving up to P8 naturally, and he should be able to attack here and pick out Verstappen. What tires is Verstappen on? He's on the hard tires, so a host of hards in front of him, so he should be able to pick out these hards. We're going to give him the support he needs to make it. He should naturally pass Albon. There we go. He's moving up. Alright, so he's looking good here as he moves through these hard tires. Lando Norris up next on his hards. So we should be able to catch up and pass Norris on those hards. But we're on that go to pit lap. So we're going to push him here. Want him to squeeze past Lando Norris. There we go. Lance Stroll moving up to P8, going through these hards as well. So we have AI Stroll now up ahead. We're gonna push or Leclerc here so he can go up the inside of Stroll. Now we can cut him back down, and then we'll bring him into pit. Servicing, charge some power units so we have enough to boost into pit, and then we'll go from there. All right, now going around for another lap with Lance Stroll. Looks like we could get 5 laps from our Stroll, but we're gonna take 4 instead of 5. All right, so we're gonna slow down here. Or Leclerc, he could pass Albon on his hards naturally. Then we're just gonna come back to a medium sets, or we could just go around with Lance Stroll for 5 and come back for soft sets and boost the finish on those softs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go around. Ooh, he's not gonna make it. Hurry up, hurry up. He's not gonna make it. We didn't see that. Notice that his tires early enough here. So what I'm gonna do is just slow him down and bring him in for the soft tires. Let him cruise up behind these guys. So they're also going around for 5. We just want to make it down the straight, and he should be fine to go into P6, and then we'll just boost him off. And at that same speed, we're going to boost Leclerc by pit to pick up those who are in pit. Cut that down now. And so Lance Stroll, why is he being held up? Why was he being held? I don't know why he was being held. But here we come now, Lance Stroll back out on softs. Now what we're going to do now is push Stroll into position. We're on the soft compound, everybody is on mediums and hards, so we should be able to pick up some positions fairly quickly here. Up the inside there, and we should be up the inside here on Magnussen. Alright, so we're going to let Stroll boost by pit. Want him to get a nice fast corner here so he doesn't get passed by these guys coming out of pit. Man, he got passed by Albon. Albon is on what tires? He's on the softs, but we pass him. So we have George Russell now on hards to pass. So we can squeeze by George Russell there. Alright, so we have Lando Norris on the hard tires up ahead. Then we have some medium tires. They're too far, so we're not going to be able to catch them at all. They're too far away. So it looks like a P2, P7 finish here for us. We should have gone for the 4-4 with the medium tires for Stroll instead of coming back for the softs. We would have saved a little bit of time that we would have lost going into pit. Alright, Leclerc P2 out of tires, but he got it. As we boost now, or Lance Stroll across the line. There we go. Still a great finish here at Canada for 41 points. We'll definitely take that. Alright. Let's take now a quick look at the briefing window, and then we'll jump on into our final race of the video. And so here we go. That was the strategy we used, 3-5 and 5-3. And that was the match. And that was the car. Let's jump into the final one. Here we go for our final race on Miami. Let's see where we qualify and what we could do in this one. P14, P21 Lance Stroll. Alright, so Miami is going to be a 2-stopper. So we're going to kick it off with the soft tires for the first laps. First 2 laps. And then we'll come back to pit and go from there. Alright. So we're going to go softs, medium, softs. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here at Miami. A perfect start. Nice inside line. Look at that start from Charles Leclerc. And he's just all the way up there already, up to P4. Beautiful start from him. Lance Stroll got a hard start, didn't get that good start like Charles Leclerc did here. Alright, so Leclerc almost out to P1 already. And we just let him charge down. And Lance Stroll, we're just going to cruise him down here. And then we'll boost him back up through these corners. We see Leclerc now taking up to P1. Alright, so we let Stroll work through here. Pick up a few. Attack. And we'll just cut down here. Now we're going to attack. See if we can squeeze past Logan Sargent. We did. Kevin Magnussen on hards. We got him. Alright, so we're going to come back for medium tires for both drivers with servicing. Push Lance Stroll now at the inside of Zoe. And we're going to attack through here again. See if we can squeeze past George Russell. Good defending from George Russell here. We went and tried to get him, but he defended beautifully. As we now go to pit. Alright, we're going to attack again George Russell. No luck. Again, good defending from Russell as we go into pit. Our Leclerc back out in P8. And George Russell, living in the pits here, got blocked in to the amount of time that he was in the pits. Back out in P23. We're going to just let them drive now for 3 laps naturally. So we want 3 laps out of them, so we're just going to allow them to drive and do their thing. Lance Stroll definitely struggling in this race, but he should be able to make up back some places as we boost back Leclerc. Don't want to lose to anybody who's in pit. We lost to Lewis Hamilton in pit, so we didn't gain on Hamilton there. Now we're going to boost or Stroll up to P15. So 2 cars in front haven't pitted. And so we pass Hamilton back naturally because he's on the hards and we're on the mediums. And Hamilton is going to be going into finish on those hards. So we'll have to re-hunt him down on those hards with our softs that we're going to be changing for here. No servicing. Give some support to Stroll. Then put it in the go to pit orders, softs with no servicing. Right, so we're looking good. Looking okay so far. Lance Stroll making his way. Have a few cars that will be going into pit with him. Would be nice to push Stroll here, but he is picking up some positions naturally. Right, so we're in pit. Let's attack now with Lance Stroll for the final corner. Into pit. And we're back out in P4. On the softs with or Leclerc, we have hards and mediums. Front runner mediums will be going into pit, so we could pass Verstappen. There we go. Now we just need to cruise back up to Lewis. And that should be P1. And then we'll just work now on pushing up Lance Stroll up the order. We can push Leclerc there. We can attack with Stroll here. See if we can squeeze past Oscar Piastri. There we go. Can we get Kevin Magnussen also? Good try there from Lance Stroll to pick off Kevin as well. Alright, so we could naturally pass Lewis. And we're to attack now to pass Kevin as we were being attacked. Alright, Magnussen suffers a breakdown. Ocon suffers a breakdown. No servicing from those guys. But we should have passed. Oh, now we passed. I was wondering, like, what's going on? Why haven't we picked up P1 as yet with Leclerc? As Hamilton was on the hard compound and we're way behind with Lance Stroll. So it looks like a P1, P9 finish for Lance Stroll. Right. So overall, not the best race for Lance Stroll here at Miami, but still a overall pretty good race. All right, there we go. Pretty overall good race. We still got 40 points in this one. All right. So let's take now a quick look at the briefing window. And once again, here we go. That was a strategy 2-3-2. And that was the match. All right. So that's basically going to be it for the qualifying round. Let me know down in the comment section how you guys are doing. Remember to smash the like button, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel. And yeah, that's basically going to be our qualifiers for today. And we should definitely be going through once we finish our qualifiers later down. But yeah, that's basically going to be it. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.